Back up here at Lytle Creek, my usual spot. And somebody made a big old dam here. I had to move the log out of the way, all that stuff, just to get my sluice box all set up. And I'm running all V-matting all the way through with expanded metals. Haven't ran nothing to it yet. Got an open spot there and expanded metal all almost to the end. With my classifier, I think it's about a little bigger than 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch, like 3/8 I think it is. If you're interested in one of those, I got that at American Treasure Seekers, Prospectors, their website. It's supposed to be 110 today, so it should be about 100 up here. Well, I haven't been back up here in a while. Looks like no one's been digging in there from the last time. Dirt looks really good. Really compact, real hard to break loose. I like that stuff. And then tomorrow I'm going to come up here farther up that way. There's all bedrock. I'm going to spend all morning, do some sniping, crevicing. It's already getting hot. Yeah, my hole's not very far from the water, just right there. Drag the tub. Well, I'm gonna get at it and see what I get. I'll show you in a little bit. Sat there picking at this. Took like 10 minutes just to get all this dirt. Slow diggins. Whew, that's bucket number 2. Wow. I'm already soaking wet, like I fell in the creek. It's got to be about probably 90 something, close to 100 almost already. It feels like probably about 97. Dig a little bit more down there, then I think I'm gonna have to take that big rock out right here so I can get in and feel comfortable. And then I might even just knock that one down so it doesn't roll off later. And I think I'll be safe for a while. There we go. One rock down. Remove all those. And that big one there, I'll get back at it. Gotta be safe. I removed one of the big rocks and it was just packed with little bits of gravel. Well, there's probably nothing in it, but I'm taking it all right here. All this down, because it was good down there. Maybe there's some up here. So I'm just gonna dig out all that until there's no more gravel. Only reason I'm digging that because it's gravelly. If it was sandy like this, I would just be dumping it all over here. I already dumped like 3 buckets of sand. All this right here is just sand. And then this is kind of soft, and then it gets really packed more down there. So that's what I tend to look for. Really packed stuff or like gravelly stuff. Okay, I filled up 5 buckets in this tub. I'm about halfway done with it. I'm running it a little slower than I normally do, giving it a little more time to rinse. And I'm running it unclassified with the 3/8 pacifier on there. You just shovel straight in, and there you go. Yeah, see, normally I run a little bit more water so it pushes those rocks off once they get rinsed. But the gold here is so small that I want to try to get it all. Okay, after this shovel, I'm going to see if there's anything on the V-matting. Just to give it a minute to clear up. But normally I run the expanded metals here. I'm running it open there. I'm going to try something different. I think I see a piece right there. There's a little piece right there. I don't know if you can see it. The camera's not very good. I'll wait till it's moving around a little bit more. Give it a little more time to clear out and see. Yeah, I like how it holds. It's holding pretty good. Alright, just remove that rock that I'd call death from above. Came out pretty easy. Swept up all the stuff on the back side, all right there. Put it in a pan, and I'm going to pan it out just to see if there's any flood gold in there. But see, now I can comfortably pull out all these big boulders here, all right there, and get all that dirt that's in between there, as you can see. Underneath that big rock right there, it's getting really packed, and I could see layers of like black gravel, about, you know, a quarter inch thick in between, like rows of them about an inch or two apart. Just nice layers under there. So I'm hoping that's something. Hopefully it's not an old campfire. It's sure getting hot. There's all that bedrock. And tomorrow I'll be back up here really early, about 6 in the morning. I'm going to go up over there with just my sniping tools and crevice tools. I'm going to dig out some spots there, pan it out, and then there's another spot down over here in the water. I came here last time when it was flooded. Got some really good chunks, and now the water, I noticed, is about 2 feet lower, so I'm going to hit all that. I got to fix my vacuum cleaner when I get home. My DeWalt cordless one. Last time I took it up here, I plugged it up, I think, with gravel. So hopefully I get that thing going. Nice and compact. So I've already ran 5 buckets. And I think this should be my 4th, maybe 5th bucket. So that'll be 9, 10 buckets. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do any more. It's getting kind of hot. But I also have that stuff there. I'm curious to see. I'm gonna pan it out and I'll show you. Probably get nothing, but never know. I've done that before and gotten some couple specks and a nice little piece. Almost done with this run. Getting hot out there. Love this, no classifying. So that was the last scoop. Usually I can't see much gold. There isn't any right now. The V-matting's got too much sands in it. I'm seeing a couple specks right in there, right over in there, some pieces, and another one over here. So I think I'm going to do a clean out now. I think that was 9-10 buckets. Normally I do 15, but it's kind of hot. So pen it out and see what I get. This is why I like the V-matting. You just roll it up like so. Like so. And just dump it in there. And then just spin it around. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of color. Let's see if I can get a better shot of it. There we go. There's a little bit more. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9, 10 little pieces there.